Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Highruler, and today's video is going over the patch notes that have just released for Suicide Squad. Now, there are some fixes in here, some things they've talked about, and there are some things that aren't in here which they've talked about, and we're going to get into that at the end of this video. But before we do any of that, let's see what they exactly fixed today. Now, they start out by saying, hello, Task Force X. We want to start out by saying thank you to everyone who's played Suicide Squad so far. We loved hearing about the stories you've had in Metropolis and can't wait to continue our fight against Brainiac with you. This patch mainly addresses some of the bugs and difficulty scaling issues that were affecting players as they progress to the higher mastery levels. We hope that these changes will lead to a more balanced, varied, and overall enjoyable experience as you take on ever-increasing challenges. We do, however, know that some of our players are running into issues which are not addressed in this patch. These include, but are not limited to, matchmaking issues, login issues, performance issues, and progression issues, among others. While we are not able to get those fixes implemented in this patch, know that we are aware of the frustration that may cause and are working on making further improvements in upcoming patches. We will be updating our known issues channel in our official Discord in the near future as the statuses of these develop. We'll see you in Metropolis. Alright, so bugs fixes. Fix the bug that was causing burning damage to scale with both player damage buffs and enemy debuffs. Burning damage should only be scaling via enemy debuffs. Fix the bug that allowed Toyman to stack multiple of the same augment on your gear. Fix the bug that sometimes prevented modifications to augments on your gear from saving after exiting a multiplayer session and joining a single player session. Changes in this release. Heat Wave's Molten Skin and the Turtle Shell have had their damage reduction reduced from 100 to 90%. Due to some players exploiting certain mission mechanics, vehicle kills during Gizmo's support squad missions no longer grant XP. You are still awarded for XP for mission completion. With the fix to burning damage, players will be less likely to get to the same mastery level as before. As a result, we'll be creating new leaderboards in the interest of fairness. Fear not though, as we will be archiving the existing leaderboards, so those currently atop the rankings will live on in infamy. With the fix coming to burning damage scaling and hearing the concerns around hitting a wall when climbing mastery levels, we have reduced enemy health scaling for mastery levels 46 and above. To keep things challenging, enemies at mastery level 46 and above will now deal more damage. So, obviously, some of the things that they've talked about there were obviously the burn affliction doing way too much damage, as well as the health scaling for mastery levels. And I've seen some good things come out of this patch with regards to what people are saying. Obviously, people are able to take their builds a little bit higher now if they're not using burn. But obviously, on the flip end of that, burn is nowhere near as good as it was. And I think a lot of people expected that. So, there are some things that they talked about and some obvious things they were going to fix, including Gizmo's support squad missions no longer granting XP, which everyone was doing for the XP in order to level up your alts. But honestly, there is some frustration in the community about this patch because it seems like while they did fix some stuff that was benefiting players, they didn't fix the big things which are harming players in the sense that they're not able to enjoy the game to the fullest. And to talk about that, Kane actually put a message in their Discord. So Kane's message in the Discord says, "Hi folks, we understand that it's frustrating not seeing some of the open issues being addressed in this patch. To clarify, this is not because we are not working on these issues, nor is it because we think the changes and fixes included in this patch are more important. These changes were made by a part of the team separate from those investigating login and matchmaking issues, so it is not detracted from their efforts. The fixes included in this patch were much easier to address, whereas fixes to some of the login and matchmaking issues are taking a little longer to solve. We've made progress on one of the issues, players getting kicked back to sign-in after trying to join a session, and aim to have that in an upcoming update. We still do not know the cause of the issue regarding players getting stuck permanently or crashing at the signing into Warner Brothers service screen, but this will be continued to be investigated also. I appreciate that doesn't offer much comfort to some, and I'll try to get back to you with more updates as soon as I know more. Thanks for your patience." And there's a few things I want to talk about with regards to that statement and everything overall. Obviously, as someone who has their mastery levels locked, seeing that be kind of said that they have that fix ready to go but not implemented in this patch is frustrating. As much as I would like to play the game without that fix in the game, I'm just not playing the game whatsoever. I'm actually putting it down. Seeing them kind of admit that they have no idea why people can't play the game is also kind of, it gives you that feeling of like, yeah, that's transparency, but ooh, that's not good either, right? So in hopes of kind of keeping some good faith there, I would like to see people be honored for refunds. The fact that they just admitted that they still don't know the cause of the issue, I would think at that point, the players who are impacted by this issue with that statement should be offered refunds by the platforms, and Warner Brothers should take the hit for that. And that's just the Katsuber in me, I guess, right? Like I honestly, I feel for the people who are working on this issue. I feel for the team trying to narrow down what is exactly happening, but I also feel for the people who paid money for this game and still can't play it, and then they're being told that they have no idea what is happening to their game and their service. I think that's a little unfair, and I think those people should actually be honored some refunds there in that case. All in all, the patch definitely addressed some things. It definitely seemed like it was a little heavy-handed in the sense that it definitely did address some things that were on the player benefit side, and it didn't really address a lot of the stuff that is happening to players. So I can understand there's a little frustration there. I can also understand from Rocksteady's point of view, it's like, just get the fixes out as soon as we have them ready to go. So it's a tough, delicate balance right there, but it definitely is the start of many patches, and hopefully everyone is able to play the game to the fullest degree, myself included, because as much as I would like to play the game right now, not having the ability to go up the mastery levels just means I'm not playing the game. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. I'll see you guys next time. As always, enjoy the rest of your day and the night. Take care yourselves. Later, guys.